Yo, what up? What up? Good morning, GM. Monday. Oh, baby. What am I calling this month? Definitely not Down-December, right? Right? Sure, that's how it started. December 2nd, 2024. Four. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host in the house, Tyler. Tyler, good morning. What are we calling this month?
We gotta figure this out. Upsimber. The right ring to it.
October, Moonvember, and surely November ended up, the name was right. Like we literally almost kissed 100K on Bitcoin. So that was good. What do we call it? Even Ethereum pumped in November. So that was definitely Moonvember.
Descendber.
Dude. Descend,
like send.
Oh, it sounds too much like descending. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean by that. Give us some help, chat. Give us what? Also, something. I've got a question for red guys. RWD. Do you guys just really all drive like rear-wheel drive cars? Is that what they like rear-wheel drive? Because they always tweet like rear-wheel drive, and I'm here like what? I mean, we need rear-wheel drives here in Canada. Let me tell you that in the snow. And it's just a quick question because I saw this comment. Chat. We need help in YouTube on X. Comment your favorite names. Best December. Come on. Best name today. Best name today. We'll figure it out. But we'll send you some money. We'll pick a. You know what? You retweet the spaces and you pick a good name for the month of December, and we'll send you $100 because we don't have shows Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week, so we're not doing Robit spins. So let's give someone $100. You pick a good name for December, and we'll December. That's not bad. We're getting there. We have someone, I think Raheem also proposed something like kind of like Bullcember. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not. Wait, it is. Oh, I gotta bring back my inflatable. Oh shit, you weren't there for that, Tyler, last year, were you?
No.
Oh, you haven't met the inflatable, have you?
Oh boy.
I'll take him out. Not today though. We could have used him. So I have an inflatable bull, Tyler, that I bought last year at Walmart. For Christmas. So it's one of those things where you plug in a wall and just inflates. It's like a little bowl. And in December, I have that little stool next to me. You can't see it. I put him next to me right here. And he hosts with me. It's an inflatable Christmas bull. And last year, he brought us great luck in December. We made a lot of money in December last year. And it was because of inflatable. So you may see some people refer to inflatable in December. So anyways, we'll figure it out. How you doing? How was your weekend, Tyler?
It was good. A lot of family time. Stayed somewhat plugged in on the markets. Made a handful of trades. Woke up this morning. A lot of blood on the board. I was up early. But nice, proper rebound already. So we're moving the right way into the week here.
Yeah, we're moving the right way. I'm not gonna lie. I went to sleep thinking I wake up my back's even lower this morning, and it was okay. You know what I mean? Like when I went to bed last night when shit was like really starting to dip bad, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm fucked." And then things, this morning I was like, okay, well, it's actually kind of a little higher than last night, so we'll live. Though it is all dipping again this morning, and we'll get into that. So, anyways, the show market report. Mendo's on the way. He's probably trading XRP right now with some shit. So daily market report. I think we're gonna talk heavily about that actually. Retail is in control. Right? XRP, HBAR, LTC, Algorand, ADA. My Normie friends are rich as fuck. Let me tell you that. I have a friend that texts me. He's like, I kept buying ADA. I don't know why. He's like, why is it up so much? I'm like, I don't know, brother. You tell me. You're the quant now. So we'll talk about that. Tyler's top 1,000. I mean, you missed Thursday, Friday, so I'm sure you got a lot to talk about this morning. And then no Robit spins today. But we'll pick a winner, whoever comes up with the best December word. And even if someone doesn't come up with the best December term, we'll pick a winner. We'll name you. So just the terms for entering the giveaway today is give us a good nickname for December, and then retweet the show. Just retweet Twitter Spaces bottom right. Simple, easy as is. I'll pick a winner there. And then last but not least, this show is powered by who powers this show, Tyler?
Galaxis.
Oh, hell yeah. With seamless built-in monetization tools, Galaxy enables development of sustainable long-term communities, fulfilling Bitcoin's vision of decentralized freedom and independence from centralized control. Come check him out in Miami at the Art House, Art Basel, which, by the way, we'll talk about it towards the end of the show, but we got a banger week coming in. And if you want to see Tyler write his minutes in real time, come meet him, because his ass is coming, right? You're coming what, Friday?
I'm there Friday, yeah.
Let's go. We should have a session where it's like you just writing your minutes next to Mando and everybody just looks at you guys write your minutes. Imagine. When an artist paints and just watching him paint. Oh, like we've done these things where like people watch us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we do a little video like you meet Mando. We should film something for fun. If Mando's coming actually, because I'm not sure. But anyways, without further ado, Tyler, I'm gonna start with you because Mando is a little behind. So we'll start with you here with your topics, and then we'll chat some stuff with Mando.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler D on FOMO hour cause the kid can't miss.
Ready to bash some bears. Our top headline, crypto's overall market cap now up over $1 trillion since Trump was elected. The Trump trillions are here. Crypto at 3.45 trillion here this morning. Second headline, man, Ripple, XRP. Flipped Solana, it flipped Tether in just a massive weekend run, and it looks like it's still going. It's up 100% on the week. It's up 42% on the day now at $2.70. Other crypto majors are slightly red. Solana down 5%. Bitcoin just down 1% here. Several alts saw double-digit gains. Kaya, HBAR, Litecoin, IOTA as well. Part of the reason XRP might be moving, WisdomTree officially filed with the SEC for an XRP ETF. So the ETFs are coming. In Bitcoin news, Michael Saylor delivered his Bitcoin presentation to the Microsoft board at their recent December 2024 shareholders meeting, outlining how they could buy Bitcoin, what it would do for their share price, and more. Meanwhile, Bitcoin balances on exchanges have reached historic lows, pointing to increasing buy pressure and lack of sellers. In token airdrop and protocol news, Hyperliquid completed its Hype airdrop, I think Friday, giving out over $1.6 billion to users, one of the biggest airdrops of all time. The Hype token ran close to $10 billion. Yesterday, it's since dipped a bit closer to 8. Virtuals announced a partnership with Pond to combine tokenization with decentralized AI model creation on Base. That Pond comes with a PH token that's going to be airdropped to Virtuals users. We saw that PH token already run to $20 million here this morning. Tensor, the Tensor team launched Vector in beta over the week in a new mobile meme coin trading platform. Jupiter will have to adjust its airdrop plans after failing to reach 70% consensus on its initial plans for Juperwary. And then ApeChain, shout out to ApeChain, reached $100 million in TVL for the first time. So big weekend for ApeChain. In memes and NFTs, meme coin majors are red here this morning. We got some breaking news. Mudang is on the Coinbase roadmap.
Insane.
It is absolutely going nuts. Hit 500 million. Perhaps, actually, it might have went over 600 million briefly. Meanwhile, the broader sectors in red, AI sector took a hit. Market cap down over $1 billion from its local peak. GOAT and Fartcoin both way down. Most of the leaders are red. Alchemy is a top outperformer. We also saw a huge rebound in AI16Z. The Virtuals token, I mentioned one of the pieces of news, but the Virtuals token was a huge winner of the weekend, hitting 1.7 billion. Still hanging out around 1.4. And then more breaking news this morning. It looks like Enron, the Enron Twitter account seems to have been bought out or something. They're launching a token along with that. So we might have to look at that. NFTs, folks, NFTs are back. $50 million trading volume on Ethereum yesterday. Folks, last week, my last minutes, it was 6 million. We did volume soared by 8x.
Dude, that's insane.
It's a massive swing. Of course, the NFTs are all washed in green. Punks are 44. Apes are 23. Pudgies are 15. What a weekend. Even Fidenzas are catching some bids. That floor is up 40% to 40 ETH. Bitcoin NFT leaders are also green. Puppets up at 0.16. Node Monkeys back at 0.14. Quantum Cats leading at 0.2. Runes didn't really catch as much love. The Runes leaders were mixed. And then we saw Pudgies teasing the prophecy. And they've also got a big party coming up at Art Basel here this weekend. So that's a rundown. Actually, kind of a decent amount there.
Yeah, it's that is definitely a lot. Let's start with the NFTs, dude. Like I feel like we gotta go there. Like this is like, you know, we come out of we're all class of 2021, you know what I mean? Like we came out to these trenches through NFTs. I feel like we gotta start there. I mean, you know, NFTs are so back. I don't know if you saw my tweet, Tyler. I'm a CTO of Cool Cats. And
That would be incredible.
obviously I was playing when I said that, but like I got a little worried because like things soared a little bit, and I was like, no, just FYI, we're a little busy over here on our side of on our side of the biz. But you just shared something, so I'm gonna share it here. I mean, this weekend punks were 150, Pudgies were 50, and Apes were 70K. I mean, having the three like top 3 index got you over like nearly $250,000, dude. Wow, look at these volumes. That is insane. This is crazy, right?
This gives you perspective of how big of a jump in action this is. And so like a couple takeaways from these top 2 charts. One, massive increase from where we were a couple months ago. But B, we're still down. I think we kind of forgot what volumes were like in Q1. Again, this was mostly still blur farming happening because that was before the last blur airdrop. And now I think that you could probably question if the volume now is actually like Magic Eden farming or not.
Now you can, yeah. Now we can start thinking about that, right? But I don't think this was farming this weekend. I genuinely don't believe this weekend was a farming weekend because, like you said, like volume on Friday was like 8 mil, so that's like 0.
I think it's both.
Yeah.
So I think punks are catching real bids.
Yeah.
And I think some FOMO is kicking in. We've seen how fast they repriced. I think the biggest move that honestly surprised me was the BoD Ape move.
Dude, 160K price. Wow. Yeah, let's go there.
Apes are 160K. Yeah, geez. Like they're going to be, the casual buys are 200 and 250K for punks right now. Like that. That's all.
Whoa, Apes are 22 ETH floor?
They hit like 25 yesterday. So the Apes have soared. I guess it's tied to the Ape.
You heard that, Mando? Good morning. You heard that? Dude.
Mudang!
Shut up, man. No, I knew you were gonna come in and say that. Let's get into. We actually just talked about 2 seconds. Like in his, let's get to Mudang in a second. We got to talk about because this is like the breaking news this morning. But that is, and by the way, that is not a floor ape. Like 3D glasses that are like 20. Like this is actually pretty wild. The pricing across the board on NFTs, right?
Yeah, Apes are 80,000. I think you tweeted out right. So like punks are 150K. Apes are like 80 or 90K. Pudgies are 50K now.
Yeah.
It really happened quick.
Look at the 30 days on these. Damn. Whoa. Apes are not. Wow. It's not even a 2-to-1 ratio now. Punks and apes. That's wow. Apes are really catching a bid here. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. And, no shade, but I am surprised at how much they've outpaced Pudgies. And of course, I'm a Pudgy holder. I don't own any apes, but that's a pretty big margin.
It's big. Yeah, it's a big margin, right? They were 1 to ETH apart the entire bear cycle, right? It was always like 12-10. Then there was a flip for a second. Remember that? Across the board. Obviously, I'm a holder of both. I'm a fan of both, friend of both. So can speak from that. I'm more of a middle ground here. But that is a serious bid. The punks, man. Punks are $160,000, guys.
It's not only that, it's like the floor is just so thin. So like if you want to get like a good punk now, you're probably going up to 55.
Sure. Actually, yeah, this albino punk, so 170 at least. Frown, wild hair 175. Pigtails here 175. So yeah, you got to dish out. But even this is a kind of a nice punk for a floor, right? So damn.
I'm surprised. I actually had this. We might talk about this on Underexposed, but I was chatting with D's. Do you want to throw 200,000 into a punk right now, or would you rather like throw it into like the hype token?
Now I'd say token, but goddamn, like we asked that same question to people a few weeks ago, guys. Us 3 on the show, we said, would you rather have 1 Bitcoin or 1 punk? And everybody said Bitcoin. And what did we say? We said it's probably going to end up being the punk that's going to outperform. And the punk is now 2 Bitcoins, well, nearly. So
1.5.
1.5. So it's definitely outperforming on that front. And then on the NFT front, I mean, look, Ordinals caught a bit yesterday, finally, Tyler, because they were trailing behind. Puppets went up to 0.16, 0.17 with Bitcoin 97K. So we're still looking good on that front, it seems.
Like what's nice about the Ordinals is like they were lagging, and I think people saw that they were lagging, and then there's only like 4 sets to buy. So it's the big 4. So everyone just looks at the leaderboard. and they either buy a puppet, a node, a quantum cat, or OMB.
Yeah. Well, it seems like it's puppets for sure. OMB had a big pump, but puppets seem to like it. I mean, as a holder, it feels good when I look at this. I'm like, well, the board is always greener for puppets than the others doing these pumps, it seems. So, and the rune side, we had some fat dips, huh? Oh yeah, like 50% dip on pups since highs. Dog a little lower.
Is that the first time you saw the chart?
I haven't looked at pups in over a week.
Don't give me that shit. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
I haven't looked at pups in a week. I haven't looked at pups in over a week. I haven't looked at ordinals and runes in 10 days.
Brother,
We haven't even talked about it on the show.
got every single chart up.
Not Bitcoin. I don't look at my Bitcoin buys. I don't look at my Bitcoin and Ethereum bags. Literally. Because Solana, you got to monitor day to day. You can get rugged overnight. I don't look at like Pepe, Mog, Doge, Bitcoin puppets, pups. Like this is like, I don't know about you guys, but I think Solana's always the most uncertain bag of mine. Because at any time it can just dip 75%. I mean, Chill Guy's been having them crazy swings ever.
A lot of swings over on the spot.
Like, you want to talk swings? I mean, shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's the swings on the Sol meme coins are too intense. And so that's where my attention's been all week long. It's been a lot. Anyways, let's talk about the market a little bit. We got Mando here, and then we'll go back to the top news. Mando, what are we calling this month, dude? October, Movember. What are we calling December?
I don't know. Hold on to your profits. I think December. Let's put it that way. Do not up December, basically.
Don't fucking up December.
To get absolutely destroyed until Coinbase decided they just were about to list Mudang, and then suddenly everyone's like, "Oh, Coinbase is going to start listing Sol meme coins." It's not completely over yet. That's honestly what I think just happened, right? Everyone was like, "Oh my god, they're just going to come in and buy XRP," and then now it's like, "Oh, hold on, now they're going to buy Mudang." Everyone's going to buy right now. There's no doubt in my mind that Binance will list this thing now. They have no choice. They all will list this thing, and this thing was doing crazy volume. We've already spoken about it on this show. Always done crazy volumes. It was just getting destroyed. I think this one could keep going, and that'll probably save us for the week for Solana meme coins. Then we need next week Coinbase to list another one.
Yeah. Obviously, this is like our salvation. It's like what?
The obvious one right now.
Let's look into the obvious ones. Like, what to you is the obvious? To me, I would say Goat and Peanut first come to mind. Top of mind. Solana meme coins with heavy perp volume.
Yes, but I think Binance like dominates. Peanut feels like a Binance trade, right? Whereas to add, I think we already spoke about this last week. The obvious one to me, and it's not just because I have a bag, is Goat because of the whole base. They want to push into this anyway for AI. It's one of the biggest winners for base. I think they'll list both virtuals and Goat. That's just my gut. Because I think they would be mad not to. They would be honestly mad.
Well, those just punting.
The other one is Chill Guy, if I'm honest. Like,
yeah,
I would say probably the second most obvious, but it's not big for perps. And obviously it's got a bit of a PvP with Mudang. So yeah, I would guess those two next. Those are the obvious ones.
Yeah, definitely. I love it when Mando both post like this is some insane statements for my bags, bro. I love it, bro. This guy's coming off his rockers like on the Mudang listings, like, yeah, we're gonna chill, fucking get Chill Guy and Goat on Coinbase next. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
This is big, so Pepe and With when they got listed, that was like they had been around for a year.
Yeah.
So I think there were still some questions on like would Coinbase move on any of these that were newer coins.
Oh, man, Mudang is like, where's Mudang even going?
It really is a big deal.
It is, right? Because Mudang coin was what? September 2024.
Yeah, it's recent.
So it's this quarter, bro. It's a 2-month-old token. So clearly this whole like Coinbase takes a year, 6 months plus, nah. Like I think that's out of the table now, right? That's just, you can't even, like, that's not even a, I mean, this is actually huge, the Coinbase thing. Holy fuck. It hit during
I think
the
it's
show.
massive because if Coinbase starts listing, right,
Fuck.
the that we've had is a bit of a monopoly on who is going to
Mm.
list. It's been Binance or Bybit, and that's been the case for a long time for these memes, right?
Yeah.
Coinbase is listing a 3-month-old meme, of which Bybit and Binance also didn't list. So suddenly now Coinbase becomes the FOMO,
Fuck.
right? Coinbase becomes the FOMO trade, right? Like they can go in and be like, hey, you're not listed on either of those. You still got like, I think Chill Guy is an obvious one for this right now. Similar, but obviously they are a bit more legally disciplined, I would say, Coinbase, and maybe the thing with the artist needs to be resolved. But Goat's got Bybit spot, but it doesn't have OKX or Binance, I think, yet. So
Wow, that is huge.
Mudang could go above $1 billion here. I'm not, and that's I don't even have that big a bag. Like I think it could because everyone lists this thing. The volume, if you've been paying attention to Mudang, the volumes are just insane.
I have, yeah, no, I've been looking at the volumes every day. It's insane. Fuck, this is going. Holy shit.
I think the wild card is, so I think they'll list virtuals. I think the wild card is, would they list one of the top virtuals tokens?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's messy because of like the whole AI agent thing and who owns it. Maybe that is too murky right now. I think that's where things are getting nuts.
If they're smart, they'll list it. They'll list AIXBT. But I think the only issue about AIXBT is, and I like that bot, is that if you play that out to its eventuality, the most valuable bot will be one that's like on a private server that only you can see and is giving you alpha. And I kind of already started to see that over the weekend with what you showed me, like the alpha, the caller bot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's more like a market commentator bot rather than a I just feel like the bots which make you money, there's going to be so many of them, like just unbelievable amounts of them. And they'll be like, hey, we'll do algo trading for you. We'll pick new meme coins that come, like, I think those bots. But so I think AIXBT is like a little bit, they may do Luna though, because Luna is the first one, right? So like, maybe that's like an easier, like it's always going to be a, it's always going to have a shot.
I could see that.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane. I mean, wow, holy shit! It happened like as soon as we started the show. So I didn't really get to like sit on this, but like this Mudang shit is fucking bullish as fuck for Solana bags. I hope so that we get to live another week.
Goat, huge rebound. Goat's up 100 million.
This is huge. This is huge. Wow, thank God I didn't dump my goat bags. Jesus Christ! Oh my God.
You know you wanted to.
I hate that coin at this stage, but it's okay. I'm holding it strong. I'm holding it strong. It's not that. It's just like the whole AI narrative just got over me at this stage. I'm just like, I'm like I sent Mando a tweet the other night. That's a big influencer, whatever, post, and I was like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. The narratives we're pushing on in the AI side, but it's okay. It's like, do you think normies are not going to buy like software companies? No, motherfucker. Normies want to buy XRP and ADA, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like. Yeah, I mean, like they don't care about like the narrative that like this thing is powered by a bunch of agents based out of Manila. You know what I mean? Like they actually don't care about this. Anyways, do they, Tyler? Do they?
Just buy Goat. Goat's the meme.
Goat's, yeah, I guess it's a meme. Dirty one, to say the least. They're gonna love that one. Definitely Google Goat's Maximus if you're above 18. Not if you're under 18, please.
Goat is actually like a religion. That's what they originally said it was. It's the Goatsy is a religion for AI based around this this original meme. So you could say it's religious, you know. Yeah,
it is religious. Goat is a religion, and therefore you should all buy it for that reason. NFA DYOR. This is absolutely insane. This Mudang candle is absolutely freaking nuts. It's insane. It's taken away from every single meme at the moment. So I guess happy for you, meme or whatever you're like. Like, can we talk about like the biggest news of the weekend though? XRP. Like it's like we can't hover over this. Like the The top gainers over the last 30 days, let's pull up this chart, and Saka put it pretty well, so I may as well just go on his page. Looks like retail won, guys. Looks like retail won. CT was wrong once again. Go figure. But it looks like the top performers, top 100 since the elections were Stellar, XLM, Algorand, HBAR, XRP, ADA. What do you guys make of this?
Crazy. Absolutely insane. Like, I did not see this coming at all. And I don't think anyone really did. Apart from maybe YouTubers. Like, none of these chains are seeing like the numbers in terms of users to justify, I think, these sort of valuations. What I do think is, though, and I was even thinking about it the weekend, it's not like they were also trading that low. Like, XRP is now nearly at the market cap of Ethereum. It's not like we're sitting here being like, oh, it was a low base and they got bought off them. I honestly don't know what to make of them. Other than I would never catch that, and I don't think I'll ever catch a move like that again in the future. So, but what is becoming a little bit scary is like these L1s. L1s I think are better than other alts, right? Like, I do think L1s are an okay trade versus like other utility alts, because L1s always, there's always a shot. But now it's like L1s versus memes. And that's kind of dangerous, because I think retail can buy these very easily. They're listed on every single major exchange. You don't need to download anything new. Like, you just download Coinbase or download Binance. You can trade these. And let's be honest, 99% of new people coming in here are just trying to make money. And they're just like, well, I can make money this the quickest. They don't care about your memes. They're just here to make money. And if they see XRP price target 10, they're like, why not? Let's go for it.
I mean, XRP like could literally flip Ethereum at this stage, and I'm not even trying to meme. It looks like. What do you make of this, Tyler? This is absolutely wild.
Yeah, it's unexpected. I think in hindsight, part of the narrative is what Trump perhaps alleviating crypto taxes on American companies, which gave Ripple a leg up. But I think that there's more to it than just that. I mean, it certainly caught me off guard as well. And I think part of the sell-off that we saw in memes over the weekend was the exact same question that Mando just raised. Hoping it's both for our bags. That it's not just L1s versus memes. But it hit me harder with like the Hyperliquid open, and Hyperliquid just marching up for 2.5 days straight. It's like, do you really want to buy a meme at $1 billion market cap, or do you want to buy like a rising L1 that has a little bit more fundamentals to it? I think it does. The trade-off, it's a harder question, and in a lot of ways the L1 looks a little better.
This is so wild, guys. Like, XRP flipped Tether and Solana this weekend.
It's a meme coin. Like, this is what you have to understand. XRP is a meme.
I love it.
Using it. Like, everyone even has a wallet. Like, everyone's like, oh yeah, like download this thing. And
bro,
they fired up the meme trading on already.
Like, Cardano flipping everything too. Dude, this is so wild.
Looks like there's about a dozen memes that saw more than $1 million in volume on Ripple.
Look at the top 21. Look at the top 20 now, guys. There's Litecoin's back, Bitcoin Cash in there, Hedera, Polkadot, Stellar, and then you have all these XRP ADA in the top 10. It's actually crazy. What a timeline we live in. But hey, I like this tweet from Saka though. Honestly, he says, any kind of influence of the market, no matter the source, is always appreciated. The money is there. Now you just need to be good storytellers so that that some of this is redirected to your bags. And I kind of want to talk to you guys about this. What do we think that money flows into, right? Does this money flow into XRP and stays there? Or does this money flow into these like coins that we just listed that are on this list? XRP, HBAR, XLM, all these Normie L1 memes, let's say, into the Solana eco or the Ethereum ecosystem. Like, what do we think here?
I think it's very dangerous, actually. Like I think this rally in those coins is I don't think they're going to swap, and I actually think that often when those sort of coins rise, it's like it can be a bit of a short-term top. So I was very wary when this started happening over the weekend. I was like, oh god, this could be Bitcoin down to like 90k minus something like that, 85, 90k. But then Coinbase just saved the market, so who knows? Like retail bags, which I don't think there has like a holder, like a consistent holder base. I know like the alternative is meme coins, but like meme coins have like had an established run this cycle. Like now if you're like running into coins which no one in CT is going to buy those coins from retail. I don't think, apart from maybe XRP, right? Maybe.
Yeah, like CT right now is long XRP and the chance that it can flip, it keep going, right? That's what they're doing.
But that's a dangerous trade.
Of course.
Like I think when people buy meme coins, even in this market, they're like, it will go to $1 billion in a few months. They're not like, I'm buy it so tomorrow it will go do a 2x. That to me is like points to extreme risk taking happening in the market much quicker than I thought it was. Like I felt as though we were at a stage where we were starting to see Zoomers come on and do crazy stuff on pump fund, but I still didn't think we were getting to like insane levels. When XRP literally flips the whole of the meme coin market cap in a day, that's a worry. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's honestly just because I think people are here then for very, very short-term wins. They're like they're looking for a win over the next 24 hours.
Yeah. What do we think the money's flowing to, Tyler? Here, I'm sure you're going to be following the stats here to see what's happening. But what are they flowing back to our bags?
Well, I mean, I think for starters, just to level set, if people didn't realize this, the crypto market cap, as I mentioned, is up $1 trillion in the last month. I think the data shows Base has been getting significant inflows in the past week. I think that points to virtuals and the AI sector catching some love. I'm not saying that retail money or Ripple money is going to flow there, but I think money continues to flow there. I think the overall AI market cap is $5.5 billion. I think that's still 3 to 5x's, could 10x or more from here. So I think that's going to get some flows. And I mean, memes as well. Again, Coinbase saved it this morning. Like they literally reversed the tide. So I think they're going to get some love, and alts are going to continue to get love as well. People are going to see what happened to XRP, and they're going to go back to some of those. So I think it's rising tides lifts all the boats still, but a lot depends on what happens with Bitcoin. And I think there's a good chance it's going to be hard for, like, Bitcoin's going to keep ramming up against 100K, and it's going to be tough to break it. Like Saylor bought another 14,000 Bitcoin at 95K average, 96K average price, and it's still just kind of chopping in this range. So it's kind of raising the question of what is it going to take? And the order books are getting thicker at 100K right now on the sell side. So we might be in somewhat of a chop range at least on the meme side until we get through there.
How's BTCD doing this morning? Actually, let's check it out. Let's check
out
our
57.
Oh wow, that is quite the dip on BTC dominance.
I gotta run, boys. But I think the bags that will run today. I think Chill Guy could actually have a monster candle right now, and then I reckon I would guess Goat is so badly beaten up, but it could also be many of the base things like you said there, Tyler.
All right, thank you, Mando. See, are you coming to Miami?
No Miami for me.
God damn it, Mando. All right, you hold down the fort then. See ya. What a tip on! Don't you love it, Tyler, when Mando just drops out by like pumping your bags, like just like isn't that like amazing?
I love it. To show up for the show every day is for the times where he does that.
I love this. I love this. Like the guy just comes in, drops this, and just gets the fuck out. I do tend to agree. Like Mando and I had a like hour-long argument this weekend in the chat about GOAT. Not gonna lie, I took the other side. He took one side. I kept my whole bag, of course. Some of it, I flipped a little bit to buy some more Mundi, which in retrospect is a little lower, so I'm gonna have to double down on that there. But you know, I think he does have a point. I just thought the trade was getting a little tired given that every new AI agent keeps taking away from all the other AI stuff. You know what I mean, Tyler? Like you're deep in that thing, right? You're following all the trends, you're trading in and out, you're playing the rotations. Like it's a little tired, no? Don't you find? Like what happens then?
So I track the mind share and all that, and I think part of the reason that GOAT has sold off is because of the mind share dipping on Truth Terminal. But I don't know that matters for that particular token. I think it matters for all of the other agents. And I do think you have to kind of swing trade mindshare on those, unless you've got real deep conviction in the team building it and or the quality of the product. I think Mando's got the tweet that it was Zero Bro, and then it was Bully, and then it was AI16Z, and then this week it's going to be, maybe it's Alchemist. Who knows? Like that is kind of a dangerous merry-go-round. But that makes it does make GOAT seem like a safer play, and especially if it gets the listing. So I'm actually, of all the coins to sweat, like I'd be more concerned over your Moon Day bag than I would over GOAT. Like that's a fact.
Yeah. I think there's a huge narrative to be told here about Normie coins, right? Like there's this basket of like Normie coins here that are about to probably take over for this week, given Coinbase listing. So that's really big. Like that's why I directly I don't even have any peanut at this point, but I was like, my first thought was peanut, Tyler, because I was like, well, it's been on perps. It's been doing, like, for me, it's like this new narrative. Like it's not a new narrative, right? Like normies buy what they like. I think it goes back to what Kobe was talking about this weekend. I don't know if you caught up with that, but Kobe was talking about how like, well, he was kind of like taking a dig at WIV, but it was saying like Doge was a meme in 2013. It was an actual real meme that then turned into a coin, right? And I don't know if you saw that, but he was kind of going off on that and how normies don't care about like the memes that we think they may care about,
Yeah. I saw, but I think Pintoshi said something similar. His point was that normies aren't going to buy memes at all, that they're going to buy Ripple or alts. I think they're kind of extreme statements. I think,
yeah,
they all can win. I don't know.
Will buy meme coins for sure, Tyler. I disagree with whoever says they're not. Like this is very wrong. I mean, we saw Doge pump, right? So here it is. He was saying, Kobe said, it seems to me the highest valuation meme coins are actually recognizable memes, Doge, Pepe, Bonk. And then there's a category of simply, this is a cute animal, or this is a famous person's pet, Shib, Floki Whiff. And then there's a post-meme coin era where it's obvious they're pandering to shitcoiners either directly, Punky, Fwog, SPX, Mog, or high attention moments, Peanut, Mudang, Chill Guy. So he even, like, what are you saying? Like, I kind of like how he's like segmenting them. You know what I mean? Those
tiers feel kind of right.
Yeah.
I mean, Doge, Pepe, Bonk do feel like the strongest. I do think Bonk looks stronger than Whiff here. And now we just got different categories. And it's just a question of how high can things run in these various categories. I've been starting to think I'm less confident in a meme coin super cycle that we're going to see all these new tokens run to like multiple billions. We might be facing more of a reality where you're going to have a whole lot more run to like 300, 500. And that's like the top of the range for a lot of these. And the folks who become the community members and try to trade it from 500 to 3 could be the ones who get hurt the most in some of this. I don't know. Like this is all evolving so rapidly. That's kind of been going to my head, and it kind of points to this because they're fitting into one of these categories, but they're not like a true recognizable meme like some of these other ones. But,
yeah.
I mean, like, what is a meme? I guess Chill Guy is a meme. Right?
Yeah. I mean, Mr. Beast called it the, what is it? Biggest meme for generation.
Mudang is like a high attention moment. I agree. Like it's a cute animal / viral meme, viral moment, but it's not really as much of a meme. But I mean, it's not mattering today.
Yeah, it's definitely not mattering today. So that was it. You had a few other very interesting news that you covered earlier. What are some of the top lines here?
I'm a hyper for sure, and this happened when I was kind of spending time with the family.
Yeah,
I didn't farm Hyperliquid at all. I'm not really a perps trader, so I didn't really have a whole lot of FOMO having missed this one. But this will go down as one of the biggest airdrops we've ever seen. I think it was at 1.6 billion when the hype token was at $5.40, and it almost doubled since then. So this was over a $2 billion airdrop to users. The token, I mean, the play. Usually people are just kind of trying to figure out when to sell their airdrop, right? And this one was the opposite. its sellers were all brutally punished. And the play was to buy this and to keep buying it. Try to pull up the chart if you can. I mean, it marched of hype. Yeah, HYP. It just marched from open.
It's hyper liquid.
Here, I'll link it to you.
There it is, hyper liquid tether.
Yeah, that's
spot. Wait, though. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just use that, I guess. Is that it? Yeah, it should be. That looks like right.
I don't know if that's it.
No.
Basically, all right. So it airdropped. It came out at like $3.30. That was on Friday morning. Then by Saturday, it was already 7. Hit 880, dipped a little bit, and then it hit 975 yesterday. So it tripled. With like in an environment where you think you would see a lot of post airdrop sell pressure. But a lot of people are pointing to, it seems like they didn't let a lot of like VCs and whatnot buy into the pre-sale. So if they wanted to buy it, they had to buy it on the market. And it was the true users who got rewarded. I think there was a little bit of, FUD is not the right word, but this was heavily like VPN constrained. So it wasn't to American users. And you also had to sign an agreement. If you didn't sign the agreement, you didn't get your tokens, which I think burned some folks.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends that missed out on that. That's for sure. Definitely, it sucks, but kind of that's the conversation. I mean, you were talking with me and Peter and the boys, and I have a few other friends that missed. I think kind of sucks, but it's kind of the cost of trying to run a token business in the States and stuff. Sadly, there's, Americans are treated like criminals, for using VPN and stuff like that. So it's let's be honest, that's just the name of the game. So hopefully that's changing as well. So with the new administration, but this is also part of why the new administration is good for crypto in general.
But this is an interesting one, right? So if we're thinking about like what's retail going to buy, and if we think they're going to buy alts and L1s with more fundamentals, now we have a shiny new L1 that's doing tons of volume and the numbers going up pretty rapidly. Like this could be like, I'm starting to drink the hype Kool-Aid a bit myself.
I agree. I mean, Hyperliquid is, I didn't partake, I didn't farm, I didn't trade on it, but I know a lot of friends who did, and the smart traders and smart money that I know that use it, it's like a lot of smart people, like they like the product. Like a lot of people's like, oh, who uses Hyper? Like, yeah, maybe not the average listener of our show doesn't really trade much and like does smaller trades and stuff, but like a lot of the big traders were using Hype and they really like the product. Like it's a very, very good product for perp traders, right? And it's normal. Like some people were saying, oh, who else in my comments, like, oh, who else got this but the big influencers? No, yeah, sure. A lot of big influencers are traders, right? That's why they have a lot of followers on CT, because they started off as traders, right? The Cold Blood Chillers of this world, the Trader Mains, Wizard of Soho. Like I know Wizard's fucking pushing volume every single day on Hyperliquid since like on his broadcast, it was always sharing Hyperliquid trades, right? So it's like people actually use the product a lot that got rewarded. And I think that, I mean, I got pinged like a million times. I see Tyler like, oh, you guys should take notes on Hyperliquid, this and that. Like, look at how that went down. I get it. I know. Like, it's literally like, it's actually very good for us. Not just my business, but everybody else, Tyler, because we needed a good farming that, first of all, a lot of people missed. So it makes you want to farm other stuff, kind of bring it back. Yep. We needed a good airdrop for the future airdrops coming. We have OpenSea. We have Anime Coin. There's a lot of stuff that people don't realize. Like Anime, what is it? Magic Eden. I'm sorry, that like there's a lot coming. Like we just had Rect. Rect is performing extremely well. Rect went to 60 million plus before this dip. It was 30. It went up 100% this weekend, like Thanksgiving weekend. So I guess people are telling their families to get Rect. Clearly, the Rect crew, the real world drive team is all engines. But it's this is very good for the industry, Tyler. I'm very happy, Tyler. Hyperliquid is a success. I don't care if I didn't have any and I went viral. So I guess I got an Elon Musk check. It's gonna be nice for my fake tweet.
Nice. Oh, I think this kickstarted airdrop season. And now I think that's part of the reason why we saw the pump in NFTs is people are scrambling to farm Magic Eden and think, wow, Magic Eden could do well now in this environment. And it's kind of like this feedback loop. Like NFTs are seeing more volume, NFTs are doing well, and that actually makes Magic Eden more valuable on its own. Because there will be more attention and more volume. So I think that one certainly is going to be a big winner Then, man, what if AI XPT is predicting that OpenSea is going to do an airdrop, and based on historical activity? So if it's right, maybe a little Christmas surprise. Imagine OpenSea does the Christmas Eve airdrop, and they just come back and win everyone back right ahead of the holidays. That's my hopium for this morning.
Yeah, definitely. You know what, you want me to tell you what else has been comfy during this entire dip? I'll show you one bag of mine. Sadly it's like one of my smallest out of the top, like the 8 I have, but this Doge one, this department Doge, man, it went up to 350 million last night during the dip. Like everything was flash crashing and this thing was grinding up.
Yeah, it looks good.
Bonkai. Thank you.
Bonkai was right.
Man, this guy is like Deez and I, you know, like we're in this one, we're in this trade. We bought at 200 million, both of us, same entry, and then went down to 170. And then he came out of nowhere. Like he rose out of the ashes and wrote like a fat fucking thread, and bang.
He moved like 100% off the bottom. I'm in this one with you. I bought at 100 million, and then I bought more.
Let's go. Yeah, you were earlier than us in that one.
330. On the post-election, I bought like, if you look at the huge green candle, right, like at the midway point, like that's where I bought an additional.
Oh, you were that candle.
So I was right in there, and then this feels like a longer term play, but it feels like one that's going to continue to do well, and one that you can sleep on and not have to stress about.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with you. It's a good one. Well, it's always going to tell Doge itself. Where's the actual Doge at? It's at 43 cents. Like this is good. Like this is a good price, right? That dip is being bought out as well. So there's a lot of plays if you want to just chill. Like there's a lot of, like, you don't have to necessarily be in like even the chill guys of this world. Like I know we talk about it. I know we talk about Mudang. I know we talk about Department Doge. I know we talk about a lot of meme coins like the AI plays. Like you could even, I feel like the cycle, Tyler, you could also just buy like the top 10 and log off, top 20 and log off for 6 months.
There's a lot of ways to play it.
Yeah.
And I'm not stressed that I missed the Ripple trade because there's been
me neither.
We don't trades are up more, right?
You know what it is, Tyler, is all your like, yeah, like now normies are catching up to the trades that we cooked. So like we cooked Mog, we cooked Pepe, you cooked the AI. Like the people in the trenches, the people are there in the bear market, they cooked a lot of different trades. And now it's just normies catching up to us. We can't be making all the money within CT and not expect normie to fucking hit a lick, right? Like you need
to win too. Yeah, we want everyone to win.
Like my friend texted me yesterday because I got him to crypto. I made him his wallet. I gave him 1 ETH for his wedding, like his first ETH, right? Half ETH for a birthday, whatever it is. And then what did he do? He went on to buy ADA, okay? and he's a very successful commercial real estate guy, like in Montreal. And I didn't even know. And I texted him yesterday. I said, yo, Sam, like, how's your crypto doing? And he's like, bro, I didn't tell you. I kept buying ADA every month. I didn't tell him. You know me. I don't say go buy ADA. And guess what? Yeah, he may not have made millions, and he didn't show me how much he made. I have a feeling he made mid-5 figures, something like that. Very successful. And now what is he going to do? He's going to tell all his family. He's going to tell all his friends. He's going to tell everyone around him. And he's yours and my age. He's a very successful guy just on in crypto. So tell everyone, hey guys, I made 100 grand off this ADA shit. Because Farouk told me to make a wallet. You know what I mean?
Yes. This is how it propagates.
So very happy about this. Any last stuff? Because this is our only show of this week for this one. I know you got to still do underexposed.
I'll plug the AI board real quick. We're talking about strength. A lot of red on the board this morning. AI XBT basically holding up at all-time highs at 209 right now. It's it seems like a strong signal. I think this is a very strong token right now. It's a longer discussion whether or not it's warranted or not, but I think in this moment in December 2024, it's definitely a leader. I think it's going to stay up there.
Yeah. It's definitely here to stay. I mean, I agree with you. Because you have 2 indexes now. Like your indexes are insane. You have the base one and the other one. Oh my God. How are we looking here? So some dips across the board. You know what? I'm surprised how badly Fartcoin's dipping.
Yeah, it got wrecked.
This
is the first real test. So this is a proper like 70% pullback, 60% from top. So we'll see how the old fart community how they hold up.
So now we're at the current price point. It's 55%.
Okay, 55. Oh,
this is not the real top. We'll call it here. Real top is 419. So it's really at 55%, and it dipped all the way to, let me tell you, dipped all the way to 60%. So it's a proper 60% pullback.
Yeah.
Good. That's so good though. Like, I know it sounds ironic, but we like those, right?
Yeah, it's a shakeout. So we'll see the recovery. I think the other one is AI16Z. So this one caught a ton of FUD. Bottomed in like 125.
Oh god.
Now it's already back up nearly 3x off the bottom.
Is this a cuppy?
I think people are just looking past. Like the tech is really good. The team is mostly strong. Like Shaw perhaps has his issues, but this feels like a strong, very strong token as well.
Yeah. How's that FOMO radio shit going? Let's see.
It's holding up okay.
It's holding up okay, dude.
So my read on these new tokens like FOMO radio is like they come out. If they catch the right attention, they can run to like 10, 20 million. And then that's from a trading perspective, I think that's where you sell. And then they fall back. And if they're really good, if you've got conviction in either the product or the team, I think you hold. Otherwise, most of them are kind of just going slowly to zero. Just because we have to understand there's a lot of dilution. And like Virtuals had 1,000 token AI agents launch per day this weekend, and they all didn't graduate. Very few, only like 1% graduated.
Brother, look at the candle in the AXBT.
Yeah, big candle.
You see this AXBT's bull posting me? Let's go, baby. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like that one, I was proud of that one. Like I sent it in every chat,
It dunked on the Nakamigos yesterday. That was hilarious.
It ain't dunking on Farouk though.
That's right.
Been following Rogue. Nice little listings, and Farouk puts in the work. Come on, baby. What do you say could lead NFT season 2 narrative, to be honest? He just said Rug Radio could lead NFT season 2 narrative. Come on.
Pumping your bags.
Dude, I'm just putting it out there. I mean, when you think about it, Dustin, Rug Radio, Decrypt, Lucky Trader, Mirror, it is my biggest bag by absolute miles ahead of everything else. So yes, absolutely. And we will be working very hard. And we have a big week at Art Basel. So I guess that's a good segue here. Yeah. Art Basel, for everybody who wants to participate, especially if you're a Rug Radio holder, get into the Discord. Bernie's helping out all the holders, like personally at one-on-one, like get approved and everything for everything. So we have a skew of events with some very, very big partners. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 8 events in 3 days, Tyler. This is like the most tiring week of my year, personally speaking. I'm already stressing the fuck out. And so we have opening day with Christie's on Thursday, friends and family night with Galaxis, and also Jacob & Co. It was on this thing because I couldn't announce it yet, but now I can. So Jacob & Co. We may be doing something with him. Announcement on Thursday night. Jacob & Co., the watchmaker. So there's something really fire coming up here with Jacob & Co. and my CryptoPunk. Crypto Fight Night official watch party. If you want to watch Ansem and BitBoy, it's in Dubai. So it takes place at 1 p.m. So we are the official Crypto Fight Night watch party at the R House at noon. We're setting up a TV outside, everything. By the way, free booze, free food. You know my rules. Rug Radio. I hate when people take their wallets out at our events. That's like my one rule. It's my pet peeve. So come through, come hang. Mog Miami with Blondish, baby. Tyler, that party specifically dedicated to you. Mog Miami with
Judy loves me. Yes.
Followed by one of one experience with GeoJam and Super Snake. I mean, if you're in Instagram at all, you know Super Snake for sure. It's going to be a fucking banger. Huge art auction going on there, by the way. It's going to be ridiculous. Some big DJs as well. Not going to name them. Saturday, Builders Recovery Brunch with Abstract. Shout out to our friends over at Abstract, Pudgy Penguins, the fam over there. So Builders Brunch at the house, followed by Penguin Paradise with the Pudgy Penguins, and a little Our House closing event on Saturday evening. So definitely go to the tweet pin on Rug Radio. There's a Luma link like this. It's very well organized. I'm very grateful for my team for always taking care of that. Ev, Samia, Katie, the whole team. So you can individually apply to all the events and just come through. And Tyler, you're going to be there. When do you get to Miami again? I think you get in later, right?
First thing Friday morning, yeah.
First thing Friday morning. Oh, did you do it on purpose or you missed Mog? Oh, you're not missing Mog. Okay, good. Definitely not you missing the Mog event. Might throw you in the pool. Anyways, bring your bathing suits, everyone. Come hang out in Miami. Is going to be a huge week. We're not going to host the show this week, but Tyler's going to be on Underexposed tomorrow at noon as usual. And with that, we'll see y'all in Miami. Peace out, y'all.